Yo, so we're literally just going to be doing this together. I'm going to show you guys, like, I'm literally at work right now, and I'm going to show you how to pass day trading funded, like these test procedures, right? Because they're just a scam. Everything's a scam until you can actually figure out how to do it, and you need a system. So I'm just going to try to give you guys my system. It's pretty guaranteed that it's gonna work. I started this like 6 days ago, and I was just testing to see what I can do. And now I'm trying to create a system. So I'm gonna show you guys how I trade, right? So let's get rid of this right now. So as you can see, all my tabs are open. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to Trade Locker. That's where I trade. I'm gonna show you how I did my trade today. So Euro USD. It's pretty shit right now. I wouldn't suggest if you're trying to get funded. This is not the best way. These days, it seems to be gold, guys. Just gotta fucking make some plays on gold. All right, let's go ahead and look at our order market panel. I'm gonna go ahead and go to XAU USD. My bad, boys. XUA USD. What are we doing? Why is it only gold? These machines are so stupid sometimes. Metals. Okay, cool. I guess we'll do it together. You guys can skip this part while I try to find it. But gold, man. I'm gonna refresh this page, bro. Trying to do gold. Euro USD. Some people are good at it. I'm not that good at it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Currencies are tough. Actually, it's not that currencies are tough. It's that you need the system, right? All right. We're just gonna try to go straight from Trade Locker here. Trade Locker X. AU USD. I knew I was doing it right. It's just so fucking agitating when the shit doesn't decide not to work. All right. I'm gonna show you guys my entry points, how I traded it, right? It wasn't anything special, right? But like I guarantee you guys, if you guys just stick to this portion and it's gonna work. Okay. So trading closed, cool. Really don't give a fuck anymore about that. Order panel, go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. Let's play this game. And I'm on a laptop right now, and I never trade on a laptop, but I'm stuck at work, and this is the idea I had. So, cool. So, how did I start my day off today? It was very simple. I always start my day off. I want to look at the daily bias. Like, what's the day telling me? Like, are we bullish or are we bearish, right? And if you're trading, man, like, you should know what that means at this point, because it took me a while to learn it as well. All right. So I realized earlier on in the day because I traded it is like as you can see it's 6:26 right now. I traded at like 9 a.m. right? So I saw that market was moving to an up like a higher direction and you can see gold right now, man, it's just fucking flying, right? So you don't really need to waste too much time on that once you can figure out because you know what? Sometimes there's retracements as well. So markets dropping, right? As here, like you can see this, like there's a retracement happening here. Market was dropping just to go pick up again, so it's creating order blocks, right? So then I always go to the 4 hour next, right? You can clearly say this is where my entry was, this is where I was going, right? This is where I sold, entry, right? Again, entry at 53, sold at 64, right? But I'm gonna show you guys how I planned this out, right? So when I went to the 4 hour, right? So this is one thing I saw. I saw that this shit's shooting up right now, so I gotta act quick, right? So I went straight down to the 1 hour. I wanted to see what was going on, right? Okay, cool. So here we were at that point, right? Now zooming in with a freaking laptop. Tell me about it. Freaking, and I can't even like move properly. There you go. Okay. So when I went down to the 1 hour, there's a couple things I was looking at, right? One is how fast we're moving up. Where was the past liquidity sweep? All right. We can clearly see market's going to keep rising, right? Because these are just confirmations that you're using, right? I know a lot of these trading gurus say, "Oh, but this is going to happen because we're going to touch a ceiling, we're going to touch a floor," right? They're all bullshit. They're just trying to sell you a course, right? And that course is bullshit as well. Everything about it is bullshit, right? I'm gonna take you forward because right now I got some customers coming here, and I want to really have these conversations with you guys right now. Can you pass me the keys for the back office? It's on the other side, then Jeff. Hold this, Jeff. Yeah, the keys aren't here. Where'd I put the keys, man? It's cool, man. We're just gonna go to the back. Maybe the keys are inside already. Guess we're gonna find out together. It really doesn't matter because we're just showing you guys some confirmations anyways. Okay. So here we are again, right? I just have to stand here and show you guys. All right. So once you see on the 1 hour that you're still going bullish and everything's being confirmed, I like going straight to the 15-minute, right? To see where my entry was. Now, you guys could see where my entry was. I came in right here, right? Now, at that point, what am I looking in the market, right? It's just moving up. That's all it's doing. It's simple. It like play to the market strengths. Don't try to be a genius. You saw the order block taking place right here, right? Cool, right? Right there. You saw that was happening. You saw liquidity got swept. Cool. Now we don't really need to keep this because I'm just trying to prove a point right now, right? Then what else did I see? I saw that there was a fair value gap right here, right? Don't get emotional about this shit. You knew market had to go fill this, right? And I was looking at that. As soon as market filled that and it kept going up, right? What did that tell me right away? That this shit's moving, right? So I got to come in and make a play. It's going to be an hour long play because I'm trying to get funded. I'm not some kind of guru that's going to sit there all day because I got other shit to do, right? And this is just one avenue of my life that I'm trying to make some money on, right? So here we are, right? Market's going up. Cool. Now we look for a better entry. Now, entry points are kind of my weaknesses right now, but really they matter a lot. They do. And don't I'm not denying it at all. It really does matter where you enter and where you exit, but you need to be able to read the market, right? So, we're going back here, right? Where did I enter? I knew this market was going to move up. So I saw this little order block taking place right here because what did it go do? It went up here, right? It went past these lows right here, right? And then it came in and shot up, right? Came again. We got these lows. You know how gold's going to move these days. Gold is only going to go up, right? So I made an entry point through my equilibrium right here. I wanted to see what was going on, what was the best price that I could find at that point when I was entering the market, right? I wanted to get it at the best discount I possibly could, right? I missed my entry here. I remember I was really pissed because I missed this entry because I had to go drop my little brother off to school and then came up like we're regular people. That's the biggest thing. Like we have 1,001 things to do every day, right? And we're just trying to get better at a lot of these things, right? So I can't sit and watch trades for 4 hours looking for the perfect entry. Like I'm gonna fuck up and I'm gonna miss entry points, but why would I go ahead and kick my ass about it when I know that these are just like progress steps for me, right? So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna look at my entry. I missed this entry point. I saw that this shit shot up, right? So now I missed that. I remember I really wanted to enter there as well, but something happened and I couldn't. But then I was looking for the best possible next entry point, right? Instead of sitting down and getting bogged down about this shit, that was my entry, right? And I knew gold was going to move all day today, right? And it was going to consolidate at the end. And the reason for that was that you could start seeing these fair value gaps that were being born even when I was entering. Like I saw this fair value gap, so I knew price was going to come back down here, right? And when you're especially just doing the demo phase and you're trying to get funded, right? It's don't take unnecessary risk. If I have a day and I make, let's say I'm putting in 3 lots, not even 3 lots, right? Like one lot, right? For gold, right?
I'm going to play it safe as possible, because why a lot of you guys fail on these funded accounts, right? Is because you try to take unnecessary risks. You want to make it all in one day. You're never going to get rich in one day. And that's something it takes a lot of time to realize and accept, right? And you have to just learn these skills and go day by day, right? And this is the reason I'm telling you all this right now, is you can actually, if you follow this strategy, and I don't even like to call it a fucking strategy because it's not a fucking strategy, it's just using your head and trying to be smart, right? No, that's the strategy name. Use your head, be smart, right? That's my strategy, right? Looking for a good entry point, right? Know how the market's moving and know when to exit, and do not be emotional at any point during the strategy, right? Using your head and fucking being being smart, right? Over here, a lot of people be like, "Oh, but it's dropping. Why is it dropping?" Right? And they would pull out of this trade. No, you want to get funded. You made the predictions beforehand. Gold is shooting up these days. Gold is consistently going to shoot up with everything that's happening. Make sure you read the Wall Street Journal as well, guys. Like, you need to know what's going on in the world, why gold is shooting up and all these things are happening, why euro might move some way, or USD might move some way, or Great British Pound might be, and Japanese yen might be a different way. Like, these are things you need to know. That's the only way you can really pass this as well. Like, you might get lucky, but you're not going to get lucky, right? You are not gonna get lucky. If you think you're the one that's gonna get lucky, motherfucker, you ain't gonna get lucky. Alright? And I saw that the price was dropping, but I had a game set. I knew gold was gonna shoot at some point, right? And coming again, right? Just keep on playing the card, right? Over here, fair value gap. It got filled, right? Up here. Cool. This was where my exit was, right? And the reason why my exit was right here was I made the money I needed to for the day to be a successful day, right? I think I made something like $53 off of that. $53 off of a 1 day trade is not bad, right? Especially when you're just trying to get funded and trying to learn what's going on. And if I consistently do this for, let's say, 10 days, where I can play the market just like this, I'm going to get funded, right? And phase two of the test is going to be very similar, right? But it's when you try to take these unnecessary risks and try to make it all in one day, you're never going to make it, right? So I rode the wave. I pulled out when I made my money, right? And what happened right after that? Market went up for a bit, consolidated, really trying to make up its mind. What's it going to do? What's it going to do, right? Really, no crazy movements. I know a lot of y'all would freaking like go nuts. Like, imagine this, riding the wave, shooting down like this. None of y'all are patient enough to wait for this, right? Get what you can, give what you have to. It's pretty simple principle in life, right? And that's about it, man. And I promise you guys, if you just follow this strategy, right, you're gonna make money and you're gonna get funded, and it's gonna give you the ability to have higher account values, and you can actually make more trades, right? And you can actually trade the right way after that, right? Because if you try to trade the right way right off the bat from that, right, then you're never gonna make money, right? You're gonna struggle. You're gonna have a bad day. You're gonna lose like $200-300. You're gonna hit their 8% cap for the day or their month or the year, and they're just gonna take your account away because it's all a fucking scam if you don't play it right. Okay, so that's kind of my video for you guys. Come on, let's be smarter. Let's make some money together. Let's help everyone make some money, and that's about it, guys. Well, now I gotta fucking find out how to close this bitch. That's my fucking, remember that. You need motivation at all times, guys. Trust me. Motivation is really important, and dedication is even more important. And yeah, there's a saying I have, fail when they succeed, because everyone's going to think that what you're working on, just because there's so many failures, that they're so much more successful than you, right? That's okay, because I'm ready to fail when they succeed, because at the end I will always succeed, and you need to have that self motivation at that level. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll probably post a couple more videos later on just about how my funded structure. Like, I'm gonna fucking pass this shit like a bitch, man. Like, I'm gonna be confident as a bitch. I'm gonna pass this, right? So I'll make more trading videos along the way that you guys can see, and then I'll also teach you guys how to trade the right way later on, because this shit's just as fucking science, right? It's not like, it's not being emotional and knowing when to go in and when to go out, right? All right, guys, take it easy. Peace out. See y'all later.